Mic check, mic check. Hello, everybody. Going in for another TipsyTrixie interview for the day. Can't wait for you guys all to join and check out who's on the board for my interviews. Got a couple of gals that I'm doing a duo with today. I'm going to be live on Facebook and Twitch. I believe this is possibly my last Twitch stream before I am affiliated. So if you do join and you jump over to Twitch, that will help me out. I'm pretty sure this is going to be it for me as long as I have an average of 3 viewers in there. I appreciate you guys joining. I know that there's a lot of options right now live streaming. So if you're jumping in here to say hello, hello. I think it's about time that we get this thing started. Yeah, why is TipsyTrixie doing more than one interview in one day, and how is it in the middle of the day? Well, I took off today. Hello, hello. Yep, I took off today.
Captain Caldwell BR.
What's up, Captain?
Said, Let's go.
Yeah. Took off work today because I hate my job and I haven't been using any time, so I thought, you know, the best thing for me to do was to take off the day and spend the time on gaming. And really for me that's interviews, as you guys know. I haven't really streamed the game itself, me playing, in a long time, but doesn't matter to me. I enjoy being here with you guys for these lovely interviews with all of your Population 1 streamers. I'm headed over to the place on the map where they told me to go and hang out. They said the place was booming. Alright, here. So, live again on Facebook and Twitch. I believe this is my last one for Twitch to give me being an affiliate. And so if you're watching and you want to pop over there, it's TipsyTrixie _. Doing this live interview today with these crazy ladies, KyGelli and Cosmoon. Hanging out on the bar, doing their dance thing. What are we doing here? We dancing? Yeah.
Dancing. We're dancing.
Okay.
We're doing a little sprinkler action.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. Lovely. All right. Let's come out here where the music is a little less and talk a little bit about where we can find you.
I'm
Step
on
right out
Twitch
here.
right now.
Okay. And how can we find you on Twitch right now? By this lovely name up top?
Yes. It's
hey.
twitchtv.KyGelli. Yeah, just KyGelli.
Perfect. And for all of you guys that think it's funny, no, it's not KY Jelly. Okay. And I don't know how many times you've heard that, if not every single time you meet someone new, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I owned it. I let people call me KY, especially if they like read it and they say KyGelli.
Oh.
And then I get annoyed and I'm like, just call me KY if you're gonna keep calling me Key.
If it's gonna be wrong, you might as well do it right.
Yeah.
All right. And we've got this other lovely lady over here. We've got Cosmoon. Cosmoon, where can we find you online?
I'm also on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Cosmoon, just like this, but with an underscore.
Okay, so you guys have it. COSMOOON _, and you can find her on Twitch.
Yes.
So Kai is currently live. Cosmoon's not, but you can check out her content. Give these ladies a nice like and follow and share of their content. We're gonna go ahead and do these lovely questions. Actually, right over here is a nice pink light. Let's hang out over here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a nice corner. Perfect. And it traps you guys so you don't get too wild.
At least she uses lube.
Still dance.
And Captain Caldwell says at least you use lube. I mean, okay. All right, I'm going to have you guys stand just a little bit closer together, and we're going to start asking all of these questions. And since this is a duo, I get to ask a lot of the questions, but you guys give a lot of the answers on each other. So the way that this works in our this works in our interview is depending on how close your friendship is. I'm going to say Cosmoon. Where is KyGelli located? And you're gonna say?
Oh, I don't want to give I don't know if she wants me to give her state. So I'm just gonna say the
state
East
is
Coast.
fine.
State is okay too?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
The East Coast.
Okay, perfect. Kai, where is Cosmoon located?
She lives in the West Coast.
Okay, East Coast, West Coast in the house. Okay,
Yes, we're all
beautiful.
It's really fun when it comes to scheduling times to play together.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because you've got like a 3-hour gap. Is that right? Or is it 4?
Yeah.
3 hour.
It's
Okay.
3 hours.
That can be difficult, definitely. Okay. Kai, do you feel comfortable sharing what you do for a living outside of playing Pop 1?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I work in a lab, like a diagnostics lab. I do like quality assurance,
X_Devils Reaper.
pre-analytical
Sick.
tasks,
Hi, babe.
customer service, specimen processing, all that stuff in the lab.
Gross. Cool.
Yeah. Toxicology, you know, your urine
Aspen
specimens, your blood
_up_the
specimens, they all
_pen
come to the lab.
_15.
Even
Yeah.
the COVID rose.
Hi guys in chat. If you guys are jumping in to watch, make sure you guys put your names in the chat and say hello so I can let these lovely ladies know you're here. So right now we've got
Aspen
Anthony is here,
_the _pen
Kevin is
15.
here, Barbed Wire,
Sick.
James Lewis, Green Dragon. Let's see, Captain Codwell. We've got Devil's Reaper. Hi, babe. And then Aspen is in here as well. Space is lady herself.
Up?
Yeah, and so if you guys want to go ahead and make sure you keep that chat lit up, anybody who joins in, make sure that they are letting these ladies know you're here. Cosmoon, are you comfortable sharing with us what you do outside of playing this lovely game?
Yeah, so I am a child care provider. So I have 2 kids on my own. So I also take kids into my house as like an income and to like have other kids play with my kids at the same time. So it's really beneficial on both sides.
Nice. And then you don't have to pay for a babysitter yourself until they get going into school. I understand that. Yeah, very cool. All right. I wish you lived closer to me. I have one you could take care of.
Everybody says that.
There is not enough of you around, I swear.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about when you started playing this game. Cosmoon, do you know when Kai started playing Pop 1?
She started playing right when it was released, so like October of 2020. Right?
Is that accurate?
Yes.
That's
when
the
it
correct
first
year.
came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Kai, do you know when Cosmoon started to play Population 1?
I think she got it. Oops. Oh my goodness.
Look at her. She's bringing a gun to the interview. Dang. I didn't know it was that scary. Now I know why you brought me to the back alleyway.
Right. I think she started playing when it first came out.
Is that true?
But she...
it was like March of 2021.
March.
I bought it in January of 2021 and then really started playing in March.
You know, I'm hearing this a lot through a lot of the players who buy it, they get it, and something happens where they're
Captain
just like
Caldwell
too
VR.
shy, or they're just not feeling it yet. Maybe they
she
haven't
doesn't
found a
use
exactly
lube.
what happened to me too.
Yep, me
Yeah.
too. In fact, Kai and I go way back. We go
Yeah,
way back
when we
to
were noobs.
the very beginning. Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, we used to play with like Sunshine and some other folks. Gosh, the names have
and
like
Blank- Oh,
Softworm Blanket.
Oh.
I know you play with him now, though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was because I haven't played with him in a long time, so I picked him for my mixed duos partner, and I was like,
he's a great player.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. All right. So let's talk about your gamer tags. This is a question that you don't have to answer on each other because it's very personal. So we're going to talk about where did you get your name and what does it mean to you. So we're going to go ahead and start with Kai on this one. Where did you get KyGelli and what does it mean to you?
It's actually my, like, 2 nicknames put together because my name is Kyra, so it's Kai, and my second name is Angeli, so KyGelli. Because Angeli, my nickname is Jelly.
Perfect. All right. Cosmoon, same question. Where did you get your gamer tag? What does it mean to you?
Mine is kind of a funny story. So I knew I wanted something with moon in it because I've just always loved the moon and everything like the moon has to offer and how it changes, you know, like the tides and everything. It's just so interesting. So I knew I wanted something with moon in it, but I didn't know like what to put before or after. So I actually Googled it, like username ideas with moon. And I found Cosmoon and I was like, yes, like that's perfect because it's like cosmic moon.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But the name Cosmoon was taken. So I added an extra O and
there
it worked.
You have
so
it.
I've just always been that now.
Perfect. I like it. I love finding out why people name themselves those things because there's personal touch to them typically, and the names are awesome. So let's talk about what levels you guys are currently at. So Cosmoon, what level are you currently at?
I am at 58 right now.
58, so you've been in it
almost
for quite
to 59.
some time.
So
very
close.
Committed, yep. Kai, what about yourself?
I'm level 61, and I just got it like last Saturday.
Nice!
It was so,
nice!
so cool to see. I got to see her get her gold hattie.
Uh-huh.
It was so cool.
Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about clans and tournaments. So, Kai, are you currently in a clan?
Yes.
What clan is that?
I'm in Cyanide Esports, and I do have a team for UGL, and it's where the Cyanide Slam Mams.
Slam Mams!
Meglin.
Yes!
Yes, Slam Mams.
Uh-huh, yep. Who else is with you? With Meglin?
Meglin, Vermillionaires, and Rustic Moon.
Nice. Very nice team. Okay. And so my next question was if you play in tournaments. So yes, you do, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm also in mixed doubles.
That's right, you are, because I've seen you playing before. All right, Cosmoon. How about you? Are you in a clan?
I'm not in a clan. I've had a lot of people ask me about them. I've just never taken the jumps to do it because I feel like it's a commitment that I can't make at the moment.
Sure.
So no clan, and the only type of tournaments I've done and stuff like that is with mixed doubles, and I did some with ARC that were just kind of like the one-day tournaments because my schedule is just all over the place, so the one-day ones work perfect for me. So yeah, I've done 2 seasons of mixed doubles. One was with KY, and one was with PhD Eric, and they were really fun. And I'm thinking about doing it again, but
okay. I was just going to ask if you're signed up for the new season or not. Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
We're doing the third wheel one, the one-day tournament.
Yeah, we are doing that one. Like I said, one-day tournaments are always good for me because I don't have a lot of time during the week to, you know, practice and everything. So.
Sure. Okay. I've asked you guys what your favorite part on the map was, and you brought me here to the club. Also, one of my favorite parts on the map. You can find me in TDM, a lot of TDMs. I'm just, if we're in this area, I'll be in the club. Typically dancing, not killing.
Exactly.
Any custom lobby that we're here by the club, I don't even play it. I literally come to the club and I just dance the whole time. Easy kill.
Yeah, that's me.
Yep. All right, so my question then is there a part of the map you guys would like to see Big Box erase? And if so, is there something you'd like to see it be replaced with? Any
Gurus
ideas?
_ said.
The Dead
Hey,
River. I want
Okay.
a water park.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that would be so cool.
Like a little splash pad where we don't have to worry about
Yeah.
swimming, but just splashing through. Water is what I keep hearing. It's a very similar theme. I interviewed Buchefalo this morning. He also said Dead River. What about you, Cosmoon? Same place or different place you'd like to...
Yeah, the Dead River is just kind of empty space, but I don't know exactly what could go there. I see that we have like a theme going on, like the medieval and kingdom and the, you know, old western type and frontier. And this is like kind of city themed, but I don't think it's like futuristic. Maybe there could be something more futuristic where the Dead River is.
Like the Disney movie Tomorrowland, something like weird like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Cool ideas. All right, well, we're going to play a little game, and then we're going to get hot and heated into these questions that you have to answer about each other. So I thought we would play a game first. It's the weapon wheel loadout game. And typically when it's me and the other person, I have to guess your favorite loadout. But we're not going to play it like that this time. You guys have played with each other enough to know what you guys prefer for guns and not. Heals, shields, swords, knives, whatever it is. The game is going to go into solos. And I'm going to be just a talking, walking spectator of you two, guessing what each other's favorite loadout is. And so Kai, you're going to pick Cosmoon's favorite loadout. Cosmoon, you're going to pick Kai's favorite loadout. You're not going to talk about it. Don't tell each other while we're playing the game. As soon as you have it done, say, I think I have it. And then we're going to talk about where to meet on the map. And one at a time, we're going to put these out and see if you guys guessed each other's correctly. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It'll be open chat so we can hear each other the whole time. If you have any questions, just don't give up your answers. Here we go, guys.
I know everything. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna win.
No, I'm just kidding. Are we just
Joining
dropping?
in on
Okay,
the
we're flying.
TipsyTrixie Takes Over interview today, I've got Cosmoon and KyGelli. They are doing the weapons loadout because it is a duo interview. So the heat and pressure is taken off of me. So I'm just going to take a lovely flight over Kingdom here and let those ladies loot up and figure out what they need.
Does it have to be the color?
No,
No.
you do not have to worry about whether it's gold or not. All you have to worry about is getting the right items.
Okay.
Captain Caldwell VR.
You be quiet,
Said.
Captain. Don't.
Trixie just wants to get a double kill on
Oh,
stream.
do they know mine?
I knew you were going to say that, Captain. Look at you. And now I can totally imagine you laughing right now. Oh. Meanwhile, I'm going to let you ladies know who we have in chat. So, if you're in chat and you haven't said hello, now's the time to put something up on the screen. I have about a 30-second delay simply because I set it up that way because for shoutcasting, that's what they prefer. So,
Captain Caldwell
it
VR.
can take a moment
Said.
to show up for me.
He.
He.
Dang,
Yeah,
where-
Captain. Okay. All right. Wow, thanks for that raid, Kuris. I appreciate it. I'm doing the interview here with the two ladies, KyGelli and Cosmoon, and whoever's here
What's
from
up,
that
Kuris?
raid. Welcome. All right, so we also have in chat. Yep, Barb, I know you're here. That's right, I know you're here. Still got the same group of people hanging out.
Okay,
If you haven't said hello yet, make sure you do that. Thank you guys. And after
Gurus
this interview,
_,
I'm going in crazy.
said,
I'm going to do another
"You're
interview
welcome."
later. Yeah,
AKY.
thanks, Kuru.
Crazy.
Do
Who are you
know
interviewing next?
At 6 p.m. Central, I'm doing Jeezy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was telling chat beforehand that
That's
I
gonna be
took a
fun.
day off work because I hate work so much that I decided to take a day and spend the day doing interviews instead. Which is super funny because do you know what I do for my real job?
What do you do? Do you do interviews?
I'm in HR
Or something
so...
similar?
Yep.
Okay.
I hire people. I do.
Wow.
I do a lot of the
for a
dirty work
gamer.
too, but yeah, I don't tell anybody what I do.
Where's my interview? LOL.
Okay. Devil, did you just ask me for an interview? I already interviewed you. Are you really asking me for another one? Where's your interview? Mm-hmm. I already gave you one. You don't get another to change your mind. Nope, nope, nope. All right.
I think I'm done.
All right. Kai thinks she's done. How you doing, Cosmoon?
Yeah, I'm done. I'll just have to explain, like, something once. Yeah, I'm done.
Right.
I kind of drank one of my sodas. Do I need to get another one?
That's kind of what I was wondering, like,
I just ate it.
Does it have to be a full loadout? Like, I mean, I have the loadout, but never mind. I'm
not all of it.
Well, do you have all your backpacks, and do you have everything you think
Yes.
your favorite would be? That's the big question.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna meet right outside the front of Kingdom by that nasty, gnarly tree.
Okay.
Okay.
Front of Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here? Or like inside Kingdom?
Outside of Kingdom, and we're in solos, so if you're pinging, I can't see your ping. Outside the actual front near planes. I see one of you over by the hangar. Hopping around, trying to come around the backside. Remember, we're not trying to kill at the moment. We're not going for the drop.
I'm the Christmas tree right here.
Okay. Oh, is that the tree?
I think so.
If you don't see me, you're not in the right place. Keep going out towards plains to the front of Kingdom.
The front of Kingdom.
Oh, I see.
But, I get it. I get it.
Hey, look, she made it! There's Cosmoon.
I'm coming.
Where's Kai? Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
Am I going the right way?
Yep, we're right here. Perfect. Okay, this is a perfect spot. So here's how we're gonna do it. Let's do Kai's first. So, Cosmoon, let's check out your loadout that you've picked for KyGelli and see how close you are. What do you have?
Okay. Do I just set it down, or?
Yep, one at a time.
Just say it. Okay.
One at a time. Set them down. P90.
P90.
Come over here, Kai.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
M10.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Grenades, but I only found one. But
okay, that's all right.
You know, it's supposed to be two.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Don't just say yeah.
Bananas.
Yes.
Bananas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
More bananas?
It was supposed to be two more bananas, so another slot of bananas.
Double bananas. And shakers, not cans. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did she get you 100%?
I like instant. Yes.
Is that not kind of creepy? Okay. So, Cosmoon, come over here. Kai, let's start right over here. Go ahead and unload. Go to your backpack. There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Is that, yeah?
Kurus _
Okay. Next
said,
one.
That's a creepy loadout, damn.
Yes.
M10? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got people in chat saying this is a creepy loadout. Okay. No. Yeah. What else? Okay.
Yeah.
Bananas. Shakers, not cans. And the samurai for speed. Is that totally right?
Captain Caldwell VR.
Yeah,
guys,
that's my loadout.
Okay.
Especially for someone named KY.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
so I want to.
Yeah, we play with each other all the time, so it's
Okay.
kind of funny that.
All right. Well, I want to get a picture of this moment. So you guys stand right here next to each other. Right here, in between the loadout.
Oh,
right here.
Okay.
In between, right there. Okay.
I'll
All
stand
right,
next
so
to
I'm
my
gonna get a
loadout.
picture of it real quick. Hang
Over
on.
here.
Captain Caldwell VR.
What about it,
Said.
What about it, Captain?
Loadout is built for backstabbing from red zone.
One more. I win.
You win.
There. Yeah.
I
And
was
that's
really
how you do
posing.
it, Captain.
That's funny.
Oh. All right. Going back into the lobby here. We're going to
Cruise
do some more
underscore.
questions.
Said. Nice picture.
Nice picture. You like that picture? That's how you do the picture, quote unquote.
I'm gonna use that one.
Uh-huh, right? Uh-huh, there you go. Oh, I need to get a
Captain
picture of you
Caldwell
guys. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Said. There is the double kill.
There's the double kill, Captain. That's how you do it. All right. Back into these questions. Now, you guys have shared what your favorite loadout is. Let's talk about your least favorite weapon. Which one of these beauties is one that you do not prefer to pick up, even if it's like you're in a corner, you just got revived,
Cruise
you're in the
underscore.
final zone,
Said.
there's nothing else to pick up,
Would have
and
been
there's
fun to
that
drop a
ugly ass
grenade
item.
and have they say cheese.
What is that for you? You hate the most?
Mine is
The Saka, okay.
mine's the MP5.
MP5.
It's
okay.
something about the recoil or something on it that I just can't hit bullets with.
The fact that when you
shoot
shoot it, it sprays like it's a water
Yeah.
hose. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the Seiko that do you not like?
It's long range and I can't see.
Oh,
There's
well,
no
yeah.
magnifying glass.
Yeah, I could see that being a problem
Yeah.
for sure. What about any weapon secrets? Do you
X
guys know any
underscore Devil's
secrets
Reaper.
that you can share?
Said. It's a mini AK.
If you're new, P90 is really easy to learn because you don't have to reload as much.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Someone in one load.
Okay, all right. Any other secrets?
And a lot of people don't know that the M10 is fully automatic. Some people press the trigger for every for every shot.
Meglin
Like when I
89
first started, I was
said,
pressing the
Love
trigger for every shot,
MP5.
but then
Me
I
too,
realized that
me
I could
too.
just hold it down.
You
and
can
then it's
hold it
fully
down.
automatic.
I didn't know that. I don't pick it up very
Yeah.
often, but I didn't know that. Okay. That's nice to know. All right. Do you organize your weapon wheels? Yes or no?
I do.
You do?
I don't.
I do.
You don't. Okay, so Kai,
No,
I'm going
it's
to
very
focus on you a
sporadic.
little bit. How do you
Okay.
organize your weapon wheel? What does that look like?
Okay, mine is like the first one. Right next to the revive button,
Yeah.
that'll be the first one. That'll be my P90.
P90.
The second one is my M10.
M10.
And then the third one would be my grenades. And then the fourth one will be my bananas. My what is this? My fifth one is my shield shakers. And the last one will be either more grenades or extra bananas.
X underscore Devil's Reaper.
What's
said,
Devil's Reaper?
P90 is my gun, KY. You can't use that no more. LOL.
Well,
My
okay,
heart.
so Devil's
My heart.
Reaper says that that is his gun, and you can't use it anymore.
He can't use the P90 anymore? Oh, I
And-
forced myself even though they messed with it.
And here's what I have to say to Devil's Reaper. Since he's my other half, here's what I have to say to him. Sorry, babe. The gun actually belongs to Kai. She's been using it
Yes,
since
your
the day
heart.
I met her.
My
And
heart.
you were
It's
on
true.
the AKM before you were on the P90. So, guess what? You're going to have to buy rights back from Kai. I guess that's going to cost you bits in her Twitch channel.
Captain Caldwell VR. Said,
All right. Let's talk
careful.
about...
She
Careful.
will go in with no lube.
Oh, okay. We're not going to repeat that one. Cosmoon, where can we find you online? Share that with our group that's popping in right now.
Oh, yeah, so I'm on Twitch, so it's twitch.tv/Cosmoon with an underscore after it. And
Yep.
there is that extra O in moon. I'm also, I forgot to say this the first time, I'm also on TikTok under Cosmoon underscore as well.
Perfect.
So I have TikTok and Twitch, so you can find me both there.
Okay, so if you guys are online right now and you haven't followed Cosmoon, it's okay to jump over, find her, follow, and then come back to the interview. That's okay. And then Kai, where can we find you online?
I'm on Twitch TV / KyGelli.
Perfect.
Like my name.
Just like KY Jelly. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Jelly with a G. All right. Let's get you ladies over here next to the door, and we're going to keep going on questions. That's a nice little snug space for me to get you both in frame here. All right. How well do you know each other? Okay?
Ooh. Well, we know each other's loadout.
Yep.
All right. Cosmoon, what is Kai's favorite food?
I'm guessing here, just based off of like casual conversations, Korean food?
Correct?
Like Korean barbecue or something?
Okay.
Well, Asian food. Asian food, because I love...
Okay.
Perfect. Kai, what is Cosmoon's favorite food?
No, it's my P90, Devil's Reaper. Mine.
Oh, did he jump over to follow you and now he's
he
trying to
went
claim? Evil. Wow.
See, look, it's my heart.
Captain Caldwell VR said, "Banana duh."
Banana duck?
Okay, so it's...
What is Cosmoon's favorite food?
Mexican, the wet tacos.
Yeah, I mean, Mexican food is my favorite.
Mine too. Good choice, good choice. All right.
Yeah,
Kai,
it's the best.
what is Cosmoon's favorite holiday?
Holiday?
Mm-hmm.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Perfect. Cosmoon, reverse the question back to Kai. What's her favorite holiday?
I was going to guess the same thing. I'm going to guess Christmas too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Phew, you guys are doing all right. It actually looks like you might be friends. Don't worry. All right. Let's talk about TV shows or movies outside of playing Pop 1. There's a lot of conversations when you play with your squad, with teammates, about personal things or things that you're watching and things in common. So let's find out if you guys have talked about... thanks for following Cosmoon Devil's Reaper. I'm sure she's going to appreciate that.
Thank you.
Let's talk about how well you know each other, how many conversations have gone outside of Pop 1 gameplay strategy. So, Kai, do you know what Cosmoon's favorite TV show or movie is?
Maybe Disney stuff? I'm not sure.
Okay.
I do love Disney movies. I'm like one of those like weird Disney adults. Oh, everybody else says it's weird. I don't think it's weird, okay?
I don't think it's weird. Disney's for all ages.
I also watch a lot of like reality TV because I love drama. So not when it involves myself, but like I would like to watch other people have drama.
Okay.
My guess for her, I don't completely know. I know that she watches some anime, and I don't, so I wouldn't know the names of them or anything.
All right, let's go back to Kai. What's your answer for that? Favorite TV show or movie?
Okay, favorite TV show would be Game of Thrones, so at the moment my favorite is
Meglin89
House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
But
Not
I
weird, love Disney.
Watch a lot of Chinese and Korean dramas.
Okay.
Like Asian dramas.
Perfect. And are you fluent in another language, may I ask?
No, I'm not fluent, but I like to watch them.
Okay. So you watch subtitles?
Yes.
Okay. My one of my daughters also watches a lot of Korean shows, and so I've been watching a lot of them as well. I have seen way too many, that is for sure. She found me Squid Games, and I was like, "This is awesome. Show me more."
Yeah, Squid Games is like I think one of the only ones I've seen, but it was so good.
Well, and
Very interesting.
they were put into another season of it, so hopefully another season will come out. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about lovely furry friends and critters. Kai, does Cosmoon have any pets? What are they?
It's a cat.
Cat? Does she have any others?
I think it's just the cat and the
Okay.
baby cats. If there is still some.
Cosmoon? What's
yeah,
the answer?
my cat had kittens, and I have a kitten left. So I have 2 cats basically, but I don't have any other animals.
Okay.
And I don't think Kai has any animals.
Kai, do you have any pets?
I don't, but I live with a doggy. It's my roommate's dog, but it's not mine.
Okay, well, so that doesn't count. So you are right, Cosmoon. No pets. Yay! It's almost like you guys know each other. I love it. All right, let's talk about your guys' streams. Now, this is a personal question, one that you can't answer for each other. The question is, why do you stream? Think about the content that you've created and why it was important for you to put it out there, or what got you to put it out there. So we're going to start with Cosmoon first. Why do you stream?
I think I started streaming because every time I was with my squad, we would always make jokes and laugh, and like in my head I would always be like, this would be so cool if people could hear this. Like we're so funny. Like I want people to hear all of our laughter and like everything that we say. You know, so I did it mostly for that, because I wanted people to hear, you know, our jokes, and I wanted to connect to the community more, because before I streamed, like I knew that she did, and I would always play with her, and it seemed like she was always kind of talking to her chat and connecting with the community like that, and I was like, that would be so fun. I want to do that too. So she kind of got me to do it in that way, just by showing me that it is a big community.
Okay. Kai, the question's back on you. Why do you stream?
I actually started streaming because I wanted to record my videos, and at the same time, you know, just meet people, because when they come to your stream, you say hi, and they want to play with you. So sometimes I will play with people that come to the stream. And when I first started streaming, I was actually playing a lot with Blazin' Panda, where he always streamed. So I was like, I want to stream too, because we're funny. And then I had other friends, and we're just funny. So I was like, yeah, I wanna stream.
Perfect. Okay. Well, Cosmoon's doing some weird yoga here in front of me. I appreciate that.
I was getting my battery pack for my headset.
Gotcha. Okay. What's up, Meglin? We heard you come into the stream. What's up, Big Drip? Nicole, thanks for joining. Let's see here. We've got Butchfalo in the house as well. Lots of people joining in. I'm interviewing KyGelli and Cosmoon. You can find both of these ladies on Twitch. And Cosmoon, you are also on, did you say Instagram?
TikTok,
sorry, TikTok.
Yeah, I have a lot of a lot of highlight videos and stuff on
highlight
there.
Videos, okay. And if you're looking for Cosmoon and you can't find it, it's because there are 3 O's in Cosmoon, and she does have an underscore after her name. So these ladies are well known to Population 1. They've been in it for quite some time. If you haven't gotten to play with them yet, what do we need to do to find you and play with you? Do you guys share your friend code and invite chat to come play with you sometimes?
Yeah, so I have mine in my about me, or it's actually in my bio on Twitch. So anybody can add me off of there.
Okay.
And I'll usually accept if I've seen them in chat and stuff. Sometimes I try not to accept every person's from like Legions matches and stuff if they weren't the nicest. So yeah, if they have talked to me in chat and stuff, so I know who it is, and then they friend request me, I'll accept it.
Okay.
You know, mistake.
All right. What about you, Kai? How can people find you to play with you?
They can do the exclamation point pop 1 on my stream, and then my friend code would come up.
Perfect.
Or they can join my Discord, and that's how I plan on who's gonna squad up with me during my stream,
Okay.
or whoever wants to play with me.
So I'm curious, how do you pick your teammates when you're playing?
I always have Cosmoon in my squad, so we just pick the third.
Pick a third? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I get that. I have my other half. We always play together, and we're always trying to find a third, for sure. So would you say that's the same answer for you, Cosmoon? Obviously, if Kai is forcing you to be with her, then your only choice is to find... No, I'm just kidding.
I'm imprisoned. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we basically choose whoever says yes first. Like, in one of our Discords, we'll be like, who wants to play? You know, and if somebody's available, they'll be like, oh, I'm available. So we'll just play with whoever says it first.
All right. Do you ladies, are you willing to play with solos, like with yourself solo, or are you willing to play with noobs, new players? What is your thought on that? You ever just turn on the game and start playing by yourself?
Not anymore. I used to do that a lot, like, just to earn my XP and all of that. I just haven't done that in a while. But yeah, I used to just play just with random in squads or even team deathmatch. I would still do it if I, needed to or had the time. And yeah, I would play with new people because it's always fun to see their reactions, like just to VR in itself. Like, I just love to see that too. Oh my gosh, look, you can climb, you can fly, you can, like, how do you load this weapon?
Eat this banana. How do I do that?
Yeah.
And then you
say
you put it in and out of your mouth like this.
How do you shake it like this?
Yeah. If I was a new player, Kai, can you explain to me how do I use a shield shaker?
Shake it.
Shake it.
All right, now's the time to turn off the stream for any children watching. Have a good night. Okay. Kai, do you play solo? Do you like to play with noobs?
I like to play with noobs, but they have to like I guess ask me what time, or I need to schedule it with them. But I won't play solo.
Okay. All right. So, Kai, I'm going to ask you a question about Cosmoon. What is her favorite skin to wear?
I think her favorite is any of the new skins that like come out. Like, say if like the whatever event it is, that will be the one she's gonna wear. But I think her favorite is Rainbow Anna.
All true answers?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm always just wearing whatever the newest one is, or whatever, because it's Halloween, so I'm like
enjoying the skin. Yeah, giving it some playtime.
Anytime I get a new one, I wear it. So it's hard for me to stick to one skin, because I'm always just a different person. But yeah, my favorite is Rainbow Anna, and I know that KY's is Yuki, the one she has on, and her OG skin is Peace Haze.
Yep, that's the one I've seen you in before that I often wear as well, and I always like, I think we got it about the same time, and that was about the same time that we were playing together, because we'd be purple together. Oh, you not have it. No, because you were March. You were March, and that came just before you. That's right. Okay. Bummer. Let's talk about skin ideas. If there was something that Big Box could create for a new skin, any ideas? Anything that you've thought about that, oh, I wish they would have this kind of skin? Any ideas?
It would be cool to get like a more preppy skin girl, because I love all the badass skins, like the women, like the
badass
female skins that are like so badass, and I love them. But we don't have any like
softer,
like really girly ones besides Anna Rainbow. So it'd be cool to get one with like, I don't know, something cutesy.
They did give us.
Oh, you mean like Britney Spears, "Hit Me Baby One More Time"?
Yeah, like skirt, like bubble gum, like
maybe a pinup. Well, the guys would like it. I think the
maybe
girls would
even
like
something
it.
like that. That would be really cool, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Rustic
I mean,
Moon
they
said
did give us the
Harley
Frontier
Quinn.
Girl. They did give us the Frontier Girl with the gears and the other gears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
true.
did give us her, and she's very popular. There's a lot of guys that even like to wear it because I think they like to look down, but I mean mostly because she's also very nice looking. So that is a good point. I would love to see maybe like a pinup kind of a sassier version of, I don't know. Yeah, I would buy it. Okay. Now I'm thinking about skins, but I still want, I'm just saying this because I like to say this in a lot of my interviews, I still would love to see a large shaker and a large banana skin. Could you imagine us running around like a big giant blue shaker with arms?
I want that.
And a giant banana running around with arms.
Yeah.
I saw they had a PJ with the banana thing, and I'm like, when is that gonna be a skin?
Yes, exactly. I think it would be hilarious. They did the chef hat. Why can't they do a giant banana?
Yes,
Come
that's
on.
the one I want so bad, so bad.
And I mean, you have to pair it. You have to pair it with like a giant shaker. So I don't know. Throw Haley in a shaker and call it good.
Yeah. That would be so cute.
All right. Well, let's talk about if you started playing Pop 1 today as a brand new player, what are your thoughts on something that you would want that player to know right away? Something important that they need to know on their first couple of days of playing?
Learn to revive.
Learn to revive. That's a good one.
Teammate.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And not just looking at the paddles, like actually learning the motion. Yeah. Okay. Any other ideas, Cosmo?
Mine would be, if you get motion sickness, to just keep trying, because I got really bad motion sickness when I first started playing this game specifically.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I gave it up the first time. But then I kept seeing on Facebook groups and stuff, it's like people were saying try to do it for 20 minutes and then try to do it for 40 minutes the next day and just try to, you know, elongate your time, and eventually you'll stop getting it. And I really didn't believe them because I kept getting sick over and over, and I'm like, it's never gonna go away, but it finally did, and I don't get motion sick anymore. Playing
Once you start to learn that balance of VR, and if you play around with the settings and maybe start with a deeper vignette and then start to remove it, I think that there's a lot of options there, and a lot of people don't know about the settings right away, so maybe that's something that you would want them to explore the settings. That's what they're there for sure. Okay. Let's talk about your stats. Are you ladies willing to share your stats? And if you do you have them ready to share?
I'm willing to, but it's really, really embarrassing.
Oh, that's what every person I interview always says. Well, they're not very good, but it's okay. I am never embarrassed to do these interviews and ask for stats because most of the time mine are worse than yours. So it doesn't matter what you're going to tell me because it's going to be better. So what are your stats, Kai?
Okay, let me look at it. Hold on.
Okay.
Oops. I had it open and then I closed it. Hold on. Pop on stats.
Okay, I have my stats.
Okay, who's sharing
first?
Oh,
by the way, it says I joined, which means I bought the game on December 28th, not in January. I bought it on December 28th, and then I started playing in March. But, so my average kills is 1.3.
Okay, what is your average kills, Kai?
My average kills is 1.2.
Okay. Cosmoon, what's the next stat?
My win rate is 14.9%.
14.9.
You know, we don't win that often.
Kai, what's your win rate?
21.9.
Okay. Cosmoon, what's the next stat?
My average damage is 281.
Okay. Kai, your average damage?
240.
240, okay. Cosmoon, what's the next one?
My overall kills, 4,629.
Kai?
8,804.
Okay. And any other stats
551 wins, and total games, sorry, that's one of my toddlers, 3,700. total games.
Nice. Kai?
My wins is 1,568, and my games is 7,176.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Let's talk about the rank placement that was in place and no longer, but it's probably not the last time we're going to see rank. Did you like rank? And if you did not, why not? Tell me your answer. Kai.
Because I always felt bad when our Grand Banana players are losing their score and they don't want to play with us anymore because we're losing, making them lose.
So you did not like the rank placement.
No.
Okay. Cosmoon, what about you and the rank placement? What'd you think?
I didn't necessarily like it. I see why top players would like it because it kind of like makes them stand out.
Sure.
But I didn't really like it for the same reason. It kind of like made it so we couldn't play with certain players because of everybody was so
sweaty,
like into their rank.
And
they
were
wanted
crying
to
about it.
That rank. Yeah. So if we would be playing and we're not like the sweatiest players. So if we played with one of our regulars who are sweaty, we do. If we played with one of the players who were really sweaty and then didn't get wins, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm losing points playing with you guys," and then it would just make us feel bad. So that's kind of one of the reasons that I don't really like the rank thing.
Sure. No, that makes sense. Okay, so, hey, Miss Misery, thanks for joining. Yes, this is another BFF interview. We've got Cosmoon and Kai here. Except you probably know Kai because she's in the same clan as you. So, yep, I've got these ladies here doing the duo interview. It worked out really well the first time, so these ladies were willing to do one with me this time, and I love it. So, you can find them both on Twitch. You can find Cosmoon on TikTok. We're just running through the questions. They played the weapon loadout game, and guess what? I got to kill both of them. So, those sneaky two, I'll leave out the bad word, in their duo interview, they knew I was going to kill them, and they plotted against me. So, the plot of revenge is real. It's real. All right. So, the next question for each other is to guess whether the other person prefers coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda. Okay, we're leaving out booze, no booze, because I know you like to booze play. Coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda. So Kai, I want you to pick which one Cosmoon prefers.
This we've never talked about, so I'm going to say tea.
Tea, yes or no?
Coffee.
Cosmoon, tell me, Kai, does she prefer coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda?
She's said before that she likes Starbucks, but that's so vague because they have tea and coffee. So I'm going to guess tea.
Is that true?
It's coffee.
Oh, it's coffee. Okay. Should have went with your instinct. You love your coffee?
Yes, my caramel frap.
Okay.
I'm a Java chip fan myself, or a cookie crumble.
Oh, I love the Java chip too.
Yeah. I hate coffee, but I'll drink fraps. Those are good. Okay.
They are.
Let's talk about warm-up, okay? The question for each other, before you answer, let me finish asking it though, is does the other one do a warm-up before jumping into play, whether it is the training park, TDM, Legions, War, whatever they got for the mode hanging out there? Do you warm up before you play? Cosmoon, what do you think Kai's answer is?
Sometimes yes and sometimes no. I think a lot of times her warm-up is just the first couple games of squads.
Okay, all right. Is that the correct answer, Kai?
Actually, I guess it's, if she logs on and I log on after her, that means we're ready to play. But if I'm waiting for her, then I'll go to the training, like the what is it? The solo bot battle, and I'll just wait for her to come on, so that I usually use bot battle because it's easy for me to just jump out, because I feel really bad to jump out.
Don't feel guilty?
Yeah.
What happened, Parker?
Okay. Okay, we got a baby situation. Kai, what do you think is the answer for Cosmoon while she's dealing with the kiddos? Does she warm up for matches?
I think it's just straight to squads.
Okay, straight to squads. Let's see when she comes back. She has to deal with those kiddos, which I know can be tough. So we will go ahead and keep going. We will find out when she comes back. All right. This would be an easy one for me to ask while Cosmoon is busy. Who is your favorite streamer to watch?
Oh, to watch?
Yeah.
Right now, my favorite is G-Man.
G-Man
_96. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm back.
And he's really funny.
All right. You said she?
He.
Or he. Okay. And where does he stream? Because I've never heard of him, so I'm trying to figure out where to find him.
Oh, he's on Twitch.
He's on Twitch.
It's Gman _696.
Okay. All right.
He's one of my friends. He's gonna be my MD partner for next season.
Okay. All right. So where did we leave off? We were talking a little bit about the warm up, and we were talking about Kai guessing about your warm up. And what did you say, Kai?
I said she just goes straight into squads.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. I've already asked Kai. Who is your favorite streamer to watch, Cosmoon?
Oh, this is so hard because I feel like I feel like when I'm not playing, my favorite streamer to watch is Kai, because sometimes she'll play tournaments and stuff when it's my daytime and it's like her nighttime, so I'll be cooking dinner and I'll just put her up. And then I guess another one when he's actually streaming Pop, Sumachi, because I really like to see his strategies and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I also like to watch Swahamia.
Oh, and Balpo.
And Bao, yes.
I forgot to say.
Yes, Balpo too. She is so cute. Like, that's mostly why I watch her, just because like she's just the cutest little thing. I love seeing her set up. Like her room is so cute, and you know, she's always like in these cute little outfits, and it
she has like
outfit inspiration. She has dance parties for like subs and stuff. It's just so adorable. I love it.
I did her interview a couple of weeks ago, and it was right after her and I started talking, and you guys are right. Like, she's got just this soft, gentle touch to the game, and she's a badass too, which is what we all want to be. So we want to all appear lovely, but in the inside, we're all badasses.
Yes.
Isn't that true? All right. The next question for each other to answer is, do you rage quit, yes or no? So, Cosmoon, does KyGelli rage quit, yes or no?
No.
No. Correct answer?
Yeah, I've never. Everything is funny to me, so if you kill me, I'm gonna laugh about it.
She laughs every time she dies. Like,
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Every time she knows the person, I mean, like,
yeah,
you know,
sure.
if somebody we know in the lobby and they kill her, she's like always laughing.
Well, what if it's the same person? You keep hopping into the same lobby with the same team, and the same team keeps killing you over and over and over again. Do you just never get angry about that?
I mean, if I feel like they're targeting me on purpose, like say in comp, and I'm just like, I'm your clanmate, don't kill me, please.
Be nice.
let me get a kill.
Sure.
But I'll pretend to cry about it. but I'm not gonna be like super mad.
Awesome. Okay. So same question to you, Kai. Does Cosmoon rage quit? Yes or no?
No, I think we both just laugh about who kills us.
Is that the true answer?
We'll curse a little bit.
It's true now.
Oh.
Yeah, I do curse sometimes. But I mean, I think before I got a squad and before I started playing often, I rage quit a lot, but not because of people killing me, more of like people not being nice when I would play with random people, like my squad mates. If they weren't nice or they were toxic, I guess I don't know if that's rage quitting, but I would quit.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have rage quit probably like 3 times due to like being farmed. But never when I was squatted up with friends.
Okay.
Just with randoms.
All right. Well, let's talk about your streams. You guys do things outside of playing Pop 1. You have a life, you have people in your life, commitments and things that you need to get to. So obviously someone around you is giving you the time and the patience or the help for you to stream. Whether that be somebody here in Pop 1 that you've met that's helping you with your stream and your content, or that's somebody in your real life that's allowing you that time to close the door and play the game. So is there somebody you would like to thank in this interview for allowing you to do what you do and share your content?
I'll go first. So, I want to thank Kai because when I first got started, I blew up her messages asking questions about Streamlabs and virtual desktop and all of the software I use, and I was just so confused on how to get it started, and she, sent me YouTube videos and just answered all my questions. And my husband watches out for the kids on Saturday nights when I stream because that's usually like my more popular night. It's like our sip and Saturday, so he doesn't do it every night because he likes to play the game too. So Saturday nights he watches the kids and makes sure that they don't get out of bed and stuff, and come down like into my stream area on Saturdays. So I, want to thank him as well because it gives me that time on Saturday. Sometimes when I'm streaming and he's either playing the game or he's out of town working, like they do come down, and it's never a fun thing to have to leave your stream and be like, okay, hold on, I have to go put my kid back into bed. But I usually don't have to worry about it on Saturdays.
Okay, I do understand that. I do. Kai, what about you? Anybody you'd like to thank that maybe got you started or helped you out along the way?
Okay, I'll thank Valpo. She helped me a lot with like getting affiliated. And like she rated me a lot and like lurked on my channel when I first started and like basically taught me a lot of stuff. And I don't really have anyone in real life that's like helping me stream. It's just all me. So and I guess like that's it, I guess.
That's it? Okay. I'm also working on getting my affiliate on Twitch right now. I think today it's going to happen. But yeah, I'm also not just on Facebook, but if you guys on my Facebook have passed over to my Twitch channel, it's TipsyTrixie _. These ladies are live on there too. And so if you'd like to hop over there and provide me that average view count, I'd love it. That's the last thing I need, which I think is like everybody's, once you finally get there and everything's checked off, it's that last thing. And get this, I think Twitch toys with me. I think they enjoy toying with people because I've seen this happen multiple times. I was at an average of 2.8 this morning. I did my interview this morning with Buchuffalo. My average was 6.6 viewers. And so you would think that would be it, right? No. My stream summary comes back and it's like average views 2.8. I was like, what? What?
Yeah,
so sad. Yeah, so
it felt like it took
a long time,
longer than I thought it would. But I think total from starting my stream to getting affiliated was about 2 weeks. because I did have everybody I squatted with just pull up my stream and just keep it in a separate browser if they needed to or whatever, because I was just so focused. I was like, just put it up. I don't care if you watch it because you're playing with me, but
turn it off, put it on mute, whatever you gotta do, just leave it there.
Shoot, I lurk on her stream too when we're playing.
Yeah. Oh, I swear they like to toy with people. That's just my thought. Thanks, Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question I'm going to ask you, ladies, is a very important question. And there's a lot of people in chat right now. We've got even Jeezy's here hanging out. Hey, Jeezy. What's up, Sonia? Big Drip. And Lady has joined us as well. Meglin, I think I told you earlier, was here. Lots of people hanging out wanting to know more about you guys. So the next question that everybody needs to know that I'm going to ask, let's see, Cosmoon. Does Kai wear a thong, granny panties, or go commando when she is playing Pop 1?
Commando.
Oh my God.
Commando!
That's correct.
That is correct. All right. All right. Same question, Kai, about Cosmoon. Does she wear a thong, granny panties, or go commando when she is playing Pop 1?
I'm gonna say granny panties.
True?
Commando.
Commando!
Always.
Dang, guys. If everybody just knew how many of us were playing Commando in Pop 1. Just saying, if everyone actually knew.
It's more airy. More airy, but
sure.
It's hot.
It's hot, yeah.
You don't want it to be all sweaty, right?
Yeah.
And my chat just either left or it just doubled. All right. Let's talk about your stream setup programs and your surroundings. This is the area that I have always been very, I don't know, it's been complicated for me. I always have a technical difficulty of some sort. I think I've kind of ironed things out, knowing what to do first, second, and third when you're starting a stream, so that you don't have all of this blank air, weird time, and no volume, no voice, and no, like, all the things that go wrong. Your layover doesn't work, or wait, did I say that right? Layover? No, that's flying. Your overlay. There we go.
Overlay,
dyslexic here. I'm really good at that too. So let's talk about your guys' setups. Your apps you use, the type of computer you have, if you use a green screen or not. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. I use a gaming laptop. I don't know the exact name of it. I know that I have an RTX 3060 in it, 16 gigabytes of RAM, the i7 processor, and I use Streamlabs as the software. And in terms of like my background in real life, I just do it in my living room. I don't use a green screen or anything because I kind of put up like these lights in my living room and made like a little background area for it.
Okay, cool.
Just like a cozy setup kind of was my vibe.
Yeah.
And I use virtual desktop with my Quest 2 to have like a wireless connection to my laptop. And yeah.
Okay.
That's my
great
setup.
Kai, let's talk about yours.
Okay, I have a gaming computer with my Quest 2. I don't have a green screen. I don't use webcam. Sometimes when I'm playing on Steam, I'll have an avatar. What else? I use Streamlabs, and I use speech chat to help me hear who's talking.
Yep.
And what else? I think that's it.
Perfect. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Let's talk about hot dropping and potting. You guys are going to tell me what each other prefers to do and when they do it. So, Kai, give me Cosmoon's answer. When does she hot drop? When does she pod?
I think we'll hot drop if we're all the way like on the sides, like we can like climb up and then just fly off. And then if we're in the middle, then we take the pod. Or if we see any sweaties in the lobby, then we're just like, let's pod.
Sorry, Snipes, I can't play with you right now. I'm doing my interview with these lovely ladies.
Yeah.
Okay, Cosmoon,
yeah,
is that
true.
about accurate?
And I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same answering for her.
Well, I would hope so. If you guys squad together.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want that to be inaccurate. And, you know, Kai being like, we hot drop all the time. And you're like, I pod. Very cool. All right. Is there any time that you guys, you know, do a little bit different on the hot drop in the pod where one of you does one and the other because there's a certain team out front? I've seen that done before where the teams split up a little bit as a strategy.
We do it accidentally sometimes. Like one of us will hot drop when we think that the other one is going into a pod or the other one's going to hot drop, because we don't always say hot drop or pod when we get into a squad, because usually we're talking about something that doesn't even have to do with the game.
Deep in conversation.
So if one of us like gets into a pod and one of us hot drops, we'll just, you know, short pod to each other.
Yeah, sure. All right. What about these? I have seen, I believe there was one time, Kai, when I first started following you, you were playing this, I think it was a flat screen cooking game. I think it was flat screen.
Overcooked too.
And I think for some reason I'm thinking you were playing with Cosmoon because you were like, you should come in here and play with us. Do you also play that?
Yes.
Do you guys play it together? Okay. And
we play Overcooked every Tuesday.
Okay, that would make sense because I see whenever you're streaming and I'm watching it at work or whatever, I'm always seeing you playing with another person, and now I'm connecting the pieces. Oh, we've got some yelling kids again. I absolutely think Cosmoon is amazing. She is handling kids at the same time as doing this interview, and my goodness, what a talent. What a talent. I'm going to free you very soon, Cosmoon. We're almost done. I love this funny pose. I feel like we should do something weird with her. Like, oh, nope, she came back. We weren't doing anything weird with your body.
Usually they take a nap at this time, but it was a crazy day because my other son has an infection in his mouth, so he's home from school.
No.
Or he's not home from school, but I had to take him to the dentist and then take him back to school. Yeah, it was just
crazy.
It's been a crazy day.
Crazy. Well, thank you for doing all this work as a mom and as a child care provider,
really
because it's also very difficult. Don't even lie about that. It is also very difficult. People do not know how hard it is to stay home with kids and watch other people's kids. It is hard. So I commend you for that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about who the best Pop 1 player is today. In your opinion, Cosmoon, who is the best Pop 1 player?
In my opinion, I'm gonna go with my husband. His name in game is Drip Toxic. I'm gonna go with him. I've just, you know, I get to see his gameplay in person, like when I walk up there and I, you know, pop in and watch him for a minute. It's just ridiculous to me, like the things that he can do. So I'm just gonna go with him.
Okay, great answer. Kai, who do you think is the best Pop 1 player today?
Okay, today?
Yep.
G-Man said, I better say him.
All right, we'll rephrase this.
Daddy's the best.
Who are the best two? There, now you can say him and say the other one.
Okay, Daddy G-Man, and Sumachi. I think he's like really.
Yeah.
I like his strategic breakdown of the game. If you guys ever watch him, when he's just chatting and stuff like that, he was just chatting last week and he was kind of breaking down the game, and it was really interesting. So I kind of like watching all of his Beat Saber games too. Those are pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite when he's playing Beat Saber.
Oh, and that brings me back to old times, Kai. Like, I used to battle you. Like, we never played each other, but like I always saw your score, and I would always challenge it and keep going and challenge you and, and Beat Saber. It's been such a long time that I've played that.
I switched to Steam. I have a Beat Saber Steam account, so I've been using that now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to get that so I can go back in and challenge you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, all right. We are down to our last question of the interview, the duo interview between KyGelli and Cosmoon. And the question is, and for you to think about it while I'm talking, is do you have a proudest achievement or a moment in the game that you were like, this is totally awesome? Whether it's like an event that happened, a game that you won, or a person that you met that was just offhand the coolest thing ever. Think about that. While I share with everybody here in chat, thanks for joining. You can find Cosmoon on Twitch. Her name is spelled COSMOOON_. If you're having trouble finding her, it's because you're probably not putting in those 3 O's or the underscore. And then we've got KyGelli. She is also on Twitch. You guys can find these ladies playing Pop 1. They also play other games together throughout the week. And what is your Saturday night stream called?
Sippin' Saturdays.
Sippin' Saturdays. So I bet you that one is a fun one to watch. So
it is.
Yeah. And so the other platforms that you guys are not just on Twitch, but you guys are also on Cosmoon. You're on TikTok. Yeah?
Yep.
And Kai, what else are you on?
I'm on TikTok, but I don't
Just
post as much as she does.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and check out these ladies. And I want to thank everybody here joining us in chat saying hello because I see you. Hey, what's up, George, as well? Okay. So we're ready to answer that question. Gave you a little bit of time to think about it. Who wants to go first?
I will. So my favorite, or my biggest achievement, I think, was unlocking Rainbow Anna because it was just the skin I wanted from the moment like I started playing the game, and it felt like it took forever to get her. I don't know why or how, but I kept getting a skin and it wasn't her, and I was just like, come on, and I finally got her. So it was my biggest achievement so far was getting her.
Perfect.
I just love her. She's
That is your staple skin. All right, Kai, what about you? What is that moment that brings you back that like you like everyone to know about or you would share?
Hey.
I think it was when I had like 17 kills in squads. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
17
not usually
17 in
I'm
squads.
like the medic.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Was it a totally like noob lobby, or did you actually know some players as well?
I think it had to be a new lobby, but I've never had that many kills before, so I was just excited.
Powerhouse, yeah. You down talk yourself, but I remember squatting up with you and liking it because you were like the murder house, and I liked it. So you are a killer. All right. Well. That is my last question of the interview. So really we are done, but I wanted to ask you ladies if there was somebody else that I should interview, who would you recommend?
G-Man.
G-Man too.
G-Man.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
And he's in your chat right now?
Yes.
Okay, let me get real uncomfortably close here. G-Man. And where does G-Man stream on? Is he on Twitch? Yeah?
Yes, he's on Twitch.
Creepishly close, G-Man. Here we go. Sorry, Kai. Find me, send me a message, and I got you. Okay, there we go.
He said hello. He's actually the one who made my my stickers, my emotes. Like
okay,
your
emotes. Yeah, okay.
Sexy emotes.
Woo.
I also wanted to mention for anybody on your stream that might not know, I'm planning a Pop 1 meetup in Mexico.
Are you the one doing the Mexico? What?
Yes, she is. I'm already booked.
She's booked.
Yeah.
I'm booked.
Share it. What's the information?
There's a lot of interest.
Okay.
So, on the Pop IRL Discord is what it's called. Is where all the information is. I don't know if you're in that Discord, but
I don't think I am, but now I will be.
Anybody who wants the link for the Discord could message me on Discord or on
you
Twitch.
Can put ! Mexico on my stream.
Yeah,
and
on
the
her
links
stream.
are there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Okay.
There's also a Facebook event for it. So, I
Awesome.
made a Facebook event for anybody who doesn't do Discord because I know a lot of people it's confusing to do Discord. So
Yeah.
made a
Yeah.
Facebook
Until you
event
get used to it, for
so
sure.
you could also search it on Facebook. It's a public event, like on Facebook. So it's just Pop IRL Cabo, Mexico on Facebook.
Cabo, Mexico. And when do you want to do this meetup?
This the first week of February of 2023 is when it's going to be. I'm going February 1st through the 4th, but I know that a lot of people are going longer. That's only 3 nights, but that's as long as I can be away from my kiddos. So
Yeah, sure.
the resort is kid friendly though, so if anybody does like want or need to bring their kids, but it is an all-inclusive resort, so when you pay for it, like everything's included, and there's activities, there's a water park, there's a lot of different amenities.
And do you bring your headset? Do you bring your headset along?
Oh, I mean, I think we'll have too much fun. We'll have too much fun there. I thought about it when I went to the Vegas meetup. I thought about bringing my headset, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna be doing too many things.
Very cool. All right. Well, there you have it. We've got Cosmoon here and KyGelli. Thank you for your time, ladies. This was awesome. My second duo interview is over, and you ladies have a lovely evening. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
The TipsyTrixie Takeover is done for this interview, but stay tuned. I've got another one lined up today. That's right, again, today. If you guys don't know, you should know about Jeezy. That's going to be at 6 o'clock, which is actually an hour and a half from now. I'll be back online to share with you another streamer and the content maker named Jeezy. Jeeezzzzyyy. Jeezy VR. So, till then, I'll see you guys on the flip side.